Hi all, welcome back and thanks for tuning into this video for Module 2. Today we're going to be talking about setting the right objectives. How often have you sat down to write some goals or objectives for work or even your personal life and it seems pretty easy? You write down whatever you want to achieve and then begin doing what you can to reach that goal. But somehow there seems to be something lacking. In today's video, we're going to share with you tips for how and why to set meaningful and audacious goals, the right goals for the right reasons. In the 1970s, Intel Corporation CEO Andy Grove, who's been called the greatest manager of his time, invented the OKR goal setting system. OKRs. This stands for Objectives and Key Results. The essence of this framework is to set challenging or ambitious goals with measurable results. Starting out with your objective, simply put, an objective is what you're striving to achieve. It is your main goal that informs your actions and process. The objective can be thought of as the what that you are working to accomplish. And for every objective, you have 2 to 5 key results. The key results are the benchmarks that you use to help track your progress. They serve as metrics of your success and indicate whether you are heading in the right direction. They can be thought of as the how you are going to reach your objective. The bottom line is that the objectives are the direction and the key results have to be measurable. Remember, objectives, key results, the what and the how. At the end, you can look and without any argument say, did I do that or did I not do that? Yes or no? We either succeed in meeting our goals or we don't. Yes, no, simple. John Doerr, Andy's protege, took the OKR system with him when he moved to Google in its infancy, and the OKR system is now applied daily by its 80,000 employees. The same system has been adopted by Netflix, Twitter, Airbnb, and even Bono applies the OKR system to his One campaign, which aims to end world poverty and provides anti-HIV drugs for free to all that need them. But John Doerr believes that most governments, organizations, businesses, even individuals are setting the wrong goals, if at all, because they're missing something fundamental. They miss a key purpose to inspire their teams, or we miss that as individuals. He suggests that we must first find the answer to the question, why? Because truly transformational teams combine their ambitions to their passion, to their purpose, and they develop a clear and compelling sense of why. Let's look at an example. Nike. I don't know how many of you know this, but Nike was invented by Phil Knight and Bill Bauman, a college track runner and his coach. But why? Because ultimately they wanted to win and they believed that they could create a better shoe that could help make that happen. The desire to win and to get everyone interested in jogging created a really compelling why. And I'm sure you will agree that Nike has become one of the most successful companies and recognizable brands, illustrating beautifully how a compelling sense of why can be a launchpad for our objectives. So how can we use the OKR system in our MPAs? Well, OKRs have 3 key ingredients that brings your goals to life. The first step in developing your OKRs is setting a big, audacious objective that captures your imagination and compels you to grow. As James Cameron, the director of Avatar, says, if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, well, then you failed above everyone else's success. John Doerr teaches us that our objectives should be significant, concrete, action-orientated, inspiring, and a kind of vaccine against fuzzy thinking. I think you'll agree that Bono's goal to cancel world debt ticks all those boxes. Now let's turn our attention to the hows, OKR ingredient number 2, the key results and how we meet our objectives. Your key results are the 2 to 5 things that you can work on that would prove you're on your way to achieving your objective. Anything that can indicate progress that you can measure, growth, revenue, active users. Good results are specific, measurable and verifiable, action-orientated, realistic, and time-limited. Let's have a look at an example. Say you want to set the objective to improve your MPA website. Let's have a look at some key results, but pretty weak ones. We could aim to increase average visit times, reach more visitors, redesign visuals and the layouts of the website. These key results are okay, but actually I think that we can do better. Let's have a look at some average key results. We could increase average visit times by 20%, reach 50,000 visitors. These key results are better because they are specific and measurable. But we can do even better. So strong key results would be reach 50,000 visitors monthly, redesign visuals and layouts of the website, and increase loading speed by 20%. These key results aren't just specific and measurable, they are also time limited and contain a mix of quality and quantity to make sure that corners aren't being cut to reach the objectives. OKR ingredient number 3, the color coding check-ins. The traffic light system, in other words. And the system works like this. Each week, month, quarter, or year, you look at your key results and you label each of your key results green, yellow, or red. Green means you're 70 to 100% on target and you should just continue doing what you're doing. Yellow means you're 30 to 70% on target and you need to develop a recovery plan for your key results. For example, if you're looking for 50,000 more visitors to your MPA website in a month, but after 2 weeks you only have 25,000, then you need to adjust your strategy to try and attract more people. Okay, back to the colors. Red means that you're 0 to 30% on target, and you either need to make a recovery plan or replace the key result altogether. But if your color coding is always green, you've done something wrong. Being 100% isn't great. It's bad. It means that you're setting your sights too low. So if you are meeting all of your objectives, then adjust their difficulty so you get a mix of green and yellow. By using the color coding system, you are held accountable for both setting challenging goals and making progress on those goals. It is clear that the objectives and key results are important. They are made of the what's and the how's of our ambitions, but what really matters is the why. That's why we do our work. So if you want to achieve something significant, something that matters, turn your goal into an audacious objective that inspires you. Then find a mix of 2 to 5 quality and quantity key results that you can measure, and periodically apply color codes to those key results to continually be challenged and hold yourself accountable. What is really lucky for us is that we have a relatively easy why. Both our deep love for the ocean and the global need for them to be healthy for our survival, that we can always come back to for inspiration. The love for the ocean and need to protect it is an easy passion to share and can be used to inspire others. I want you to spend some time thinking about your life for a moment. Do you think you have the right metrics? Take time to write down your values, your objectives, and your key results. And don't forget, you have to measure what matters and find your why. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.